Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and we are going to be doing another hurricane season update, but this is going to be a really interesting one, so make sure you stick around to get all the updates. But before we get into that, I really do ask you guys to subscribe for more content like this, for more daily hurricane updates. This one was a little bit later, so for you guys seeing this, well, if you're seeing this past 10 o'clock, go to sleep, but this will probably be uploaded by 9, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, we are looking at Tropical Storm Celia here, right? And we are seeing it has definitely got its act together from the past. There really wasn't a lot of convection earlier today over the center, but it's really gotten its act together. The shear is starting to lay off a little bit, so we could see some development, and we have something pretty interesting in the Atlantic to look at later on. Let's go and look at the iris satellite loop of Celia, and well, let's go ahead and rewind it back to this morning. Yeah, there is basically nothing over the center, no convection whatsoever. But let's go ahead and play it there. We can see a little bit of convection blowing up there, but it was terrible throughout this morning, but definitely got its act together. It seems like it is blowing up a little bit of convection to start wrapping around the center, as we can see if it plays right here. So let's go and you can see a little bit of convection starting to wrap around the center here. It's blowing up this way. I'll probably start wrapping around, so it's becoming a little bit more healthy now. And let's go ahead and look at the ECMWF model for something that could be impacting Mexico. Well, not Mexico really. Maybe the Yucatan Peninsula if it goes further north, but mainly this area here and this area here that it could be impacting. NHC has already given it a 40% chance within a day of it being even an area to watch, right? We can see the low pressure system here with the tropical wave, and this will be moving a little bit farther south there. This will be moving a little bit farther south like that, but this could be interesting. I mean, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but we could see our first hurricane of the year here by the time this makes it to landfall, if it even does. But I mean, it's already 991 in Caribbean, and then it apparently makes landfall on the ECMWF, mind you, at 966 millibars. That is a Category 2 hurricane, guys. This is, I mean, again, it is pretty far out in the model, but we really do have to keep an eye on this thing. And we are going to be checking sea surface temperatures, Nino 3.4 index, what's going on, and 7-day change, so we can predict what the sea surface temperatures will be by the time it gets over warmer waters. And we'll be checking out what NHC has to say about it. But this is really concerning down here. I mean, lately, since really around 2020, this has really been a hotspot for some pretty powerful hurricanes right around here. Delta, Ida, and this storm here, which would be the B name. I honestly forgot the B name on the Atlantic hurricane season, but put that down in the comments because I actually forgot. But I mean, this is pretty concerning. 966 millibars. That's pretty bad. Let's go ahead and look at the 7-day change, and well, we can see in the North Atlantic, guys, this is gonna be kind of a serious situation here. I mean, we are looking at in the MDR now. Since my last video, it has definitely been warming now. Most of it is warming now, and the Caribbean is even starting to warm. We'll also be checking out upper ocean heat content, which could be also pretty high up near here, but we'll see if it even makes it up there. But let's go ahead and look at the Nino 3.4 index, and guys, it is really starting to stall here. It is really starting to stall out right around there, so we'll see what happens with that. By the time the possible tropical storm or hurricane here is around right here, well, again, it could be a little bit up like that, so we'll have to see within the next 2 weeks, maybe up to. So let's go and look at the sea surface temperatures, and right now it isn't really conductive for development. It's right around here, only 26-25 degrees Celsius, but we can see Guys, that is pretty warm. 26 degrees Celsius minimum is really conductive for tropical storm and tropical cyclone development. And let's go and check out the upper ocean heat content. Right now we are checking out the upper ocean heat content, and this is was updated not too long ago today. So we can see it is pretty widespread. It is pretty widespread. Even getting into the MDR now, pretty widespread. This is definitely enough to sustain the storm. Again, not as high as 2020, maybe not even as high as 2021. But the main thing we're going to be looking at this season is the Gulf, and while the Gulf is well above average, I mean, we are getting 150 there. That's getting to the top of the scale, and that is pretty concerning. Once we hit 175, that could sustain like category 5s. Not a category 5, category 5s, plural, guys. So this is pretty bad. The shear could disrupt the system a little bit, since we still are kind of early on in the season. It'll be around July by the time it gets here, maybe even late June. It just depends on how fast it moves. But again, this upper ocean heat content will be a little bit more by the time it gets over there. So this yellow may have spread down farther south a little bit more, and we could see a lot darker colors over here by the time it even gets into the Caribbean. Oh, well, around here, right? And that is where it's going to do its main strengthening process. Let's see what the NHC has to say about this. And guys, we already have a 40%. And, well, it's only been a day, guys. It's only been a day or two, but it's only been a day. And, well, we can see its track here, possible track. It could go a little bit farther south, but the models are saying it's going to shift north and probably go like that. That's what the models are saying, and I say this is a very good cone from NHC. Very good. So tropical wave located over eastern tropical Atlantic continues to produce disorganized showers and thunderstorms. This activity has become a bit more concentrated this evening, and environmental conditions appear conducive for additional development over the next 7 days. A tropical depression could form by early next week as the system moves westward at around 50 miles an hour over the tropical Atlantic. And this is 5 days. 2 days, it is only 20% because, again, it is very early on. And it's actually pretty south MDR there. Pretty south. So, that is today's update. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.